Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson, and I'm back today with another 5 trades. Had a trader asking me if I can use my Pro Scalper on futures. I said sure, and I would show him, so I decided today to do both the S&P 500 and gold. I was so sure about gold, I took 2 positions, and they were the biggest payouts this morning. Now, before I get into these trades, I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. It took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. Now, if you want to get that up to 80 or 90% success rate, you'll have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time and a lot of education. I provide the education. You must buy education, and then you must do the homework, or you will fail at trading. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Please keep that in mind as I move forward. Okay, let's run a check on some of these trades. I threw in also 2 Forex pairs. That looked pretty good. In other words, using my Pro Scalper, and I was lining things up the way I teach in a great way to trade. So pound Swiss, let's see where I got in at. Right at this cursor, waiting for the pullback. Could have waited a little bit more, but nonetheless did go against me about 9 pips, and I closed out this first trade, looks like with 12 pips. And 12 pips on this pound Swiss trade paid $1,325. Okay, moving on to the next pair. Working our way down, it was the S&P 500. Let's run a check on this. I was really late when I noticed it, but I decided to get in and just grab a few pips. Should have got in a little bit earlier, but that's the way trading goes. I took the trade at this cursor here and I closed it out at this cursor. Looks like with on this S&P, that's about 3.5 points. And 3.5 points ended up paying $1,375. Keep in mind that on the S&P 500, in each point, it is 4 ticks. And in gold, each point is 10 ticks, which is equal to 4x roughly. Let's say the pound dollar, euro dollar, 1 point is so keep in mind in Forex 1 point is 10 pips. So in this S&P trade, as I said, it was roughly 3.5, I believe, very close to that, and each point is 4 ticks, so that's 12, 13, 14 ticks. On the S&P 500 paid $1,375. And also taking a closer look, when I did pull the trigger, definitely it was a great way to trade, starting from back at this point right here. But I didn't even pull up the charts until it was much later, as I was focusing on my 2 gold trades. Moving right along, this Euro CAD. Let's see where I got in at. So I got in way back here. Trigger was at this point, and it did when I did pull the trigger, it did qualify for a great way to trade. Now let's see on this trade. Did go against me, 17 pips, and I closed it out as I was watching the totals down there. And once I knew it was going to be 100 combination ticks and pips, I closed out my trades. I ended up getting 20 pips on this trade on the EURUSD, and those 20 pips paid $1,646. So moving right along to the gold that I was mostly focusing on today. Let's take a quick look at it. Drag and drop it up. I knew it was gonna go, and on this first trade, let's see, I took this trade at 5 to 11, and the one at the bottom here that paid out the most was at 10:15 this morning. So I got in at this cursor right here. Everything was screaming. It was going up. Should have got in a little bit earlier, but timing is sometimes a little bit difficult. Got in at that point, did go against me about 3 points, and I ended up closing it out, it looks like, with 30 ticks or 3 points, depending on how you want to call it. And those 30 ticks paid out on gold $2,870. And of course, when I did take the trade, it was a good example of a great way to trade right from back here. So everything turned out good on the first gold trade, and on the second gold trade, let's see where I got in at prior to that. So it's right here. Let's see if I can remember, the meter does not work on gold, but anyhow, can see it more clearly as to when I got in and when I closed the trade. And it looks like I ended up with 5 points here, or 50 ticks. And those 50 ticks on this second gold trade paid $4,970. So another great day of trading, as I threw in, some gold and the S&P 500. So between the pips and the ticks, I ended up pulling in 126, and those 126 combination pips and ticks paid $12,187. So if your system is not producing like my Pro Scalper system on a daily basis, I suggest you get your hands on it. And to do so, all you have to do is look right below this video, and you'll see this right up. Pro Scalper system, I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you do not learn how to trade the flow of the market, you will fail. My Pro Scalper system comes with 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now, it comes with 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. Now, I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, also 9 bonus videos, as this is what you're going to need, a lot of education to succeed. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade. I do teach a lot of ways to trade. That's why there's 42 training videos. My number one way is the way I love to trade, is a great way to trade. You're looking at a perfect example of it on the right hand side here. Now you can put this video on pause. You can read all the different ways that I teach how to trade the markets. And of course, if you have any questions, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. And of course, if you live too far, easy, just send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore here. Now, the easiest and the way I really do prefer is Skype. This way here we'll have a connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session, answer your questions, all with no obligation. It'll be totally free. I wish I could have found somebody like that 16 years ago. Couldn't find anybody. It's very difficult, as nobody wants to do anything for free nowadays. Anyhow, if you click on this link right here, you'll see 32 screenshots of the different trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up this video, and I'll repeat it again. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, until the next trade, happy trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.